Welcome back to the channel. So you've clicked on the video because you like hash browns clearly, because in today's video we're doing a comparison of the Iceland hash browns versus McCain's. Now, how much did the hash browns cost? McCain's from Tesco currently on an offer, £2. If you go to Iceland, £2 as well. Who doesn't like hash browns, whether you're putting them on a tea at night, if you're having them with a breakfast, whether it be toast, sausages, bacon and beans, or if you're simply eating them as a potato snack on their own. So in the next segment of the video, we'll get them out of the packets. We'll get one out of the Iceland one out of the McCain's, we'll compare them, and then we'll cook them. And after they've cooked, we'll do a taste test at the end. And if you enjoy videos like this, then consider subscribing to the channel and leave me a comment in the comment section down below and tell me which food should I review next. So here we go then, the hash brown comparison video. The Iceland, the big value pack, £2 versus the McCain crispy hash browns. Let's have a look on the back of the pack, the nutrition and ways to cook. So there is the nutrition of both. If that's something you're interested in, then please pause the video and you can take a look at that. So the Iceland ones, the ingredients, anything standing out? Potato, 84%. Sunflower oil, 11%. Onion 3.5%, dry potato 1%. And for the McCain's, potatoes 89%, so compared against the Iceland it's 84%. You're getting more potato in these hash browns. And how to cook, we've got the Iceland one, 12 minutes in an air fryer from frozen if you've got an air fryer, and oven from frozen, 18 to 20 minutes. And of course I'm gonna cook them both in the oven, and the McCain's one here says 20 to 25 minutes. Now they're almost ready to be cooked, so place them on a baking tray on baking paper. On the left here we have the Iceland one. It's yellowy in colour and a lot smaller than the McCain's that's out on the right, as we can see here. So again, fresh out of the freezer, both of them. The Iceland one I'm going to pop in the oven for 18 minutes and take that out after 18 minutes because that's what it says on the back of the packet. However, the McCain's one, it says 20 to 25 minutes. So to make this a fair, consistent review and comparison, I'll make sure to cook them for the correct times. So we're straight out of the oven. The Iceland hash brown again on the left here, I left it in 18 to 20 minutes and then I took it out. The McCain's hash brown, however, 20 to 25 minutes. So I left it in about 24 minutes. Even at that point, I considered leaving it in longer because it doesn't look quite as cooked as the Iceland one, as we can see there, as we compare them. Let's get them onto a plate. Let's cut them in half, have a look at them. We'll look at the potato consistency and then we'll do our normal taste test. Now I've cut them in half. Again, the Iceland one on the left, remember the Iceland purple packet is on the left there. And on the right is the McCain hash brown. Again, this one here, the new recipe, crispy hash brown. That's what it says on the packet, but there's certainly one hash brown that's more crispier than the other when I cut them open, and it was the one on the left, it was the Iceland one. So looking at the left one, the Iceland one, we can see there's a lot of potato in there. It looks quite full, very, very crispy on top. Compared to the one on the right, it doesn't look as thick. There looks to be, again, potato in, not as full as the Iceland one on the left. But what do you think? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below and tell me, what do you think? Which looks better? From what you can see right now on screen, which one looks better? The Iceland one or the McCain's one on the right? So here we go then. The taste test is upon us. Iceland on the right, McCain's on the left. I'll give you a close-up as I always do. McCain's, Iceland. And I've already cut them up, so I've already heard the crunch. I'll try and allow you to hear it on the video. So we'll go with the Iceland first. If we listen. So there's the crunch of the Iceland. Quite crunchy. Now the bag of McCain's actually says crunchy as hash browns, so we'll give them a try as well. We'll listen out for this one. Oh, I don't think they're as crunchy as the Iceland, I'm going to be honest. It may be down to the cooking. So just off cutting them there, I would say actually that the Iceland are more crunchy than the McCain's, despite McCain's having crunchy on the packet. But it's not about that. It's about the taste test. It's about how they taste. We'll go with the Iceland one first as a taste test. I'll give you a close up there. as you can see. And here we go for the taste then. Wow. And so for the Iceland one then, just off the first bite, very crunchy and a distinct onion taste coming from the Iceland one. Now I'm going to check the ingredients of the Iceland one as well, because I'm sure they add onion powder in, and that would explain the onion taste that I'm getting from the hash brown. And so straight into it then, the McCain's hash brown. There's a close-up. It looks quite crunchy, not as crunchy as the Iceland one, I must say. And let's have a taste of it, see what the taste tester's saying. Wow. Now, despite the McCain's not looking as crunchy as the Iceland one, they really are crunchy. I can't separate them on crunch, if I'm being totally honest. It was quite even on crunch. The Iceland ones, I would say they look more crunchy. I wasn't expecting the McCain's to be as crunchy as the Iceland, but they were. I couldn't separate it on crunch. I will, however, go for one more taste of the McCain's. It tasted quite plain compared to the Iceland one. Again, it might be that onion powder. I'm not getting the onion taste from the McCain's, so I'm going to try that again. Okay, taste test done, and there's a clear winner in my opinion, and it's Iceland. Step forward Iceland, and the reason that I say that, there's more taste, there's more flavour to the hash brown. Again, you might not have hash browns on their own, as I've just had them. The purpose and the reason that I did that was for the review. I didn't want to add any sauces or salt or any other ingredients. I wanted to taste them just as they are. And in my opinion, the Iceland one, it just tasted that little bit better. However, you might not like onion, so the McCain's might be the one for you. And they're the exact same price at the moment. If you go to Tesco, you can pick them up £2. But for me, I'm going to continue to pick these ones up for £2 from Iceland. You get more in the bag as well, extra value, bigger packet, and more hash browns in this one for the same price, £2. So if you enjoy videos like this, then consider subscribing to the channel, and please leave me a comment in the comment section down below and tell me, what food should I review next?